What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. So after leaving Buwako camp, I headed off to Kyoto. I'm sure you guys have heard of Kyoto before. I believe Tokyo, Kyoto, Osaka are the most famous cities in Japan. To me, Kyoto is a very special place. My parents used to live there and I used to visit them all the time. The culture, the history, and how it blends in with the modern society makes it very special for me. Kyoto used to be the capital of Japan from late 700s to late 1800s, which is over 1,100 years, so of course there's going to be rich culture and heritage and historical sites to visit. Since Kyoto has so much to offer, it's really hard to see within a week or two, so I'm only going to the main spots, but I hope you guys enjoy discovering Kyoto with me. Here's a quick recap of the trip. We start from Tokyo. Then I traveled to Lake Biwa, where I camped last time. And from Lake Biwa, here's Kyoto, which is a very quick drive, an hour drive. And I'll be spending a couple days in Kyoto. After arriving to Kyoto, I didn't have any plans until nighttime, and the weather was fantastic. So I decided to go to Arashiyama. Arashiyama has beautiful nature with the river, the mountain, the bamboo forest is also there, and also quite nice temples. Well, Arashiyama is quite beautiful. It's only 20-30 minutes away from central Kyoto, which you could take a taxi, or there's a lot of buses that provide you to go there. So if you ever visit Kyoto for the first time, I highly recommend visiting there. Just taking a break from the city, walking 2-3 hours up the mountain, walking through the bamboo forest, feeling the breeze, looking at the shrines, looking at the nature. I think it'll give you a really, really good time out from the city and feel Kyoto a bit more. I had few hours until my next plan, so I decided to get lost in the nights of Kyoto. Well, after I got back from Arashiyama, I rested up a bit since I had plans later on that night. But I decided to just take a walk central Kyoto. The first place I went to is called Pontocho. It's a very small road that has a lot of bars, and you feel like you just time slip back into, I don't know, like 1,000 years ago. And then there's Kamo River, which is the most famous river that runs through Kyoto, where a lot of the people hang out there at nighttime. And during summertime, they also have like outside venues, restaurants that connect to the restaurants. And then I went to Gion, which is, I'm sure you guys heard of Geisha, Michael. This is where they work. It's speechless. I don't know how. I mean, I think it's kind of like for a Japanese person to visit maybe Paris for the first time and seeing all these architect that we've never really encountered through our lives that was made 1,000 years ago. It's like, for me, I felt like I time slipped when I went to Paris. But I think you would definitely feel that way when you visit these kind of places. It's just mind blowing. And the last place I went to is Yasaka Shrine, which is super close. Everywhere I went is within 15-minute walk together, so it's a very easy course for first-time visitors in Kyoto. So highly recommend going through these courses. After I walked around the city, I grabbed a light dinner, which Kyoto food is very subtle, coordinated with perfection, super delicious. And after that, I headed to the bar to see one of my buddies perform live.
今日はよろしくお願いいたします。いいな、ほぼ飲み会やと思ってもらえれば。身近な人キスするでもなく愛の測り方教えてよ。身近な人例えば酒を飲み肩を叩き合ったあんな夜さ。悲しみ一つ忘れたのごめんなさいもう泣けないの優しいとした声は今もまだ確かに残ってる。
Well, one of the main reasons I stopped by in Kyoto was to see my buddy Woody. His name is Tanizawa Woodstock. He's an artist. He's from Kyoto, so he was doing a live in Kyoto, and I really wanted to catch up with him. So that's one of the reasons why I stopped by. But yeah, the video kind of throws you off a bit. I'm sorry, but I kind of wanted to put him in because we had a really good time, and listening to him, I don't know, just it was a nice time after working pretty hard for 10 years, quitting, and I just wanted to go on this relief journey, just going camping and then going to Kyoto to see my buddy, listen to him sing. I don't know. He's got a really good voice that, I don't know, kind of tears me up every time I hear him. But of course, we drank a lot. It was good times. Just to show a little bit of a private life of a Japanese dude, I guess.
次は丸太町です。文化庁、京都府庁、子ども未来館、アートピア京都は次でお降りください。エレベーターはホーム前乗りにあります。お年寄りや体の不自由な方、赤ちゃんのおられる方、ヘルプマークを身につけた方に座席を。2階でございます。
As I said before, Kyoto is something special. There's no way you can see Kyoto within a week or, I mean, my intention of this trip and me shooting my trip is not Kyoto at all. It's too short. I think it'll take me like 6 months at least living there to really show Kyoto. It's that special. I think the heritage, the culture, the people there, what they find important is a little bit different, I think, compared to other places maybe. But with that being said, I mean, it's a nice place, but there's always consequences of there's never a perfect place, I guess. Kyoto is busy. I mean, there's gonna be a lot of people there. There's always upsides and downsides of a place, but my whole intention of this trip is to visit more countryside Japan and show you guys where you've probably never seen before. The journey continues. I actually go to an onsen in Kyoto, which Kyoto's not really famous for onsen. There's much more other areas that are famous for onsen, but I needed to really kind of rest up a bit after driving for a long time and camping, visiting Kyoto. So I'll visit this place called Ohara Onsen, which is only 45-minute drive. It's very, very nice. I would say a village area. It's so real. I hope to see you guys, again in my next video where I go to an onsen in Kyoto. Thank you. Bye bye. Ciao.